When realistically did you think that comeback was possible?
When Terry took that return back.
When Terry returned the ball, I think.
On the Williams return.
The Terry Williams return.
When Terry gets that run back on the missed field goal.
I think Terry's return probably was like the real staple that was like, all right, guys.
I don't know, there was just something about that return where everyone was like, Terry's gonna run this back. Everyone on the sideline, it wasn't a, oh my God, this would be cool if he did it. Everyone's like, he's gonna run this back.
Once I seen, I looked back, no flags, I was like, yeah, it's a little trouble. Like,
he's gonna go! Terry Williams, 10-5, touchdown, BC Lions!
So, if nothing else, the spirit still seems pretty good after that last one here.
Yeah, we needed a practice like this. Good urgency, good energy, and that's the way we got to do it. We keep talking about energy and urgency and intention, and the last 2 days we totally got it. And I can tell by the time on the clock, because we're doing the same amount of work, we're just doing it faster. Has nothing to do with physicality, physical courage, any of that shit. It has to do with just stepping on the field and doing your shit and going through it fast and with purpose. So
I mean, we had a good week of practice, a good week of prep, and I'm excited to go on the road and try to get back in the win column. We lost the last 2 games. It's been leaving a bad taste in our mouth. So
we're going to Montreal East trip, in the air a long time, and I think we were just preaching like, hey, who cares about this long trip? Who cares that we're flying across the country? We need this win. And
Yeah, Montreal was a place I spent most of my career. It was a place I called a second home. I felt like the organization kind of gave up on me, and when our 2019 team did a lot of good things there to help turn that organization around. And so I really wanted to get that win. It was a little bit more motivation for that.
The big thing with that Montreal game was the fact that given the Western race at the time, the Lions could ill afford to lose a game moving forward if they were to try to catch the Winnipeg Blue Bombers for first place. So.
Hey, come on! Turn this shit up! Let's go! Turn this shit up! Yeah, man! Turn this shit up! Hey!
We might as well
Turn this shit up!
We might as well be at the crib. We got the all black on. Hey, let's get back on the track. Alignment. Great energy. Everybody pick each other up. All right, let's go. Bring it in. Let's go. I love y'all, man. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Let's fucking go! They will fucking go!
Lions and Alouettes have a lot in common. 2 second-place teams. How about Vernon Adams? The classic case, really. Once a star here at QB. It's actually his second game back against his old team.
Yeah, came back right away after he was traded during last season. Saw little playing time in that one. Vernon Adams looking to get his team back going. He's thrown for almost 800 yards in his last 2 games.
Lions are going for it here on 3rd down and 6 from the Montreal 44. Ball's in the near hash.
I'm not one to just blindly roll the dice, but at the same time, I got to consider a lot of people consider, what's the downside? What if you don't make it? Which is okay to remember that part of it, but it also is, what is the upside? What if we do get it? What if it does go right? What's that going to do?
Now Hatcher and Katoy flip-flop. Montreal brings the blitz. Adams fires far side, finds McInnes. He's going to pick up first down as he's pushed out of bounds at the Montreal 33.
That doesn't show you the mentality right there.
2nd and 10 now for the Lions. Adams steps up into the pocket, looking now. He's going to run with it. Crosses the 20, 15, tries to get to the 10. Can he get in the end zone? And he steps out of bounds at the 6, but not before. He picks up a big chunk of yardage. Adams looking far side, fires. Touchdown, BC Lions. A wide open Alexander Hollins hauls in his 5th touchdown reception of the season, and the Lions take a 6-3 lead with 4:51 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 now for the Lions at their own 48. Montreal with 5. They come with 6. Here comes the blitz. Adams, he's got time. He's going to scramble. He's going to go throw right down the middle, looking for a receiver. Touchdown!
I heard the guy behind me coming because he was like grunting while he was running, trying to get to it.
And so while the ball coming, I'm in my head, I'm like, should I jump forward or should I just let it drop in the bucket? And I'm like, I'm just gonna let it drop in the bucket. And so I just showed lay hands, and crazy was I saw his hands, so yeah, it almost kind of affected me a little bit. I saw his hands, but I still somehow caught it.
In between two defenders, and Hollins comes up with it.
Once I caught it, I'm like, oh shoot. And I look back, they on the ground. and then I got in the end zone, I didn't know what to do, so I just started swimming. And everybody came swimming with me.
A 62-yard touchdown reception. Alexander Hollins, second of the game.
Oh, is this any good? And what a throw.
Hollins, he's a playmaker, man. I always knew he was a playmaker. When I first got traded here, he would stay after practice with me when he was on the practice roster. And he knew every single route, every single position. And I always knew when he get his shot, like, he's gonna be a dude. And so I'm just so happy he's flourished this year as a starter, 1,000-yard receiver.
Man, VA talk about that all the time. VA be like, I can never forget him. He like, I threw your first touchdown. He like, I got you 1K. He was like, man, you'll never forget me.
A great energy. Everybody knows how funny he is and always joking around.
He got a little ass biscuit head. He got his baby teeth still.
Like, he's a jokester. Everybody sees it. He's always messing with me. Yeah, stop messing with me. But when we're doing our meetings and stuff, he's locked in. He's locked into the script. He's paying attention. He stays after for about 5-10 minutes after each offensive game plan, and he goes through it again, and he makes sure he knows what he's doing, what his assignment is, his alignment is, and that's just a real pro.
Like me out there. Let's go, D. Get off the field.
So Zima back to punt at the Montreal 30. Williams awaits at the BC 20. 27-25. It's going to be a fake, and it's going to be Joshua Antwi trying to get to the corner. He gets it. He could go all the way. 30, 25, and he's wrestled out of bounds there on the fake, and the Alouettes are still in business. Lions bring 6. Fajardo goes end zone looking for Mack. Double coverage. Is it intercepted?
It is.
It's picked off by the Lions. The Lions defense gets a turnover that they haven't got in the last 2 games.
Oh, wow, what a turn of events. What a change of momentum.
What are we doing? I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, man. Celebration is always going to be my thing, right? You want to embrace your success. It's something that you work towards. And to me, when you plan to celebrate, at that point, you plan to be successful. You plan to make plays, and you're eager now to make that play so that way you can celebrate with your teammates. But, the big thing for us is as a defense, you always want to be in a position to close out games.
Handoff, Mizell. Gets the left edge, hits it to the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup.
It gets to that point in the game when it's time to run the ball. I knew it was just our time between me and the offensive line. We ain't run that much that game, but when it came, our opportunity came up, it was like, all right, this is our time to put this game away.
The Montreal 6. Adams looking over the defense. He's got 3 receivers to the far side. He's going to pitch it. Mizell, edge. Touchdown, BC Lions! Smoke Mizell on a 6-yard run. Might have just put the final nail in the coffin for the Alouettes.
Smoke that BC! All day! All day! Come on, man.
That's a good feeling as an O-lineman. 4 minutes left, 7 run plays, and a rushing touchdown. That's awesome. We were pumped up about that.
That's what makes it cool when you're able to get a good fan base at an away game. I think it was Betts and Menard, and most of the guys from Montreal, their family turned out well for us, and we could hear them.
Hey, Miss Lee, I love you. Game over. Simon, that busted. Game over.
And the fact that they came back and did what they did in Montreal against the Alouettes, it allowed to keep that dream alive. And when I'm talking about the dream, I'm talking about finishing it first.
We really don't like them. Took that shit on. We really don't like them.
Hell yeah, boy. You know what time it is?
Yeah.
Nice game, buddy. Congrats.
And this team's got the spirit and the energy. It's a special freaking group, I will tell you that. Proud to be a part of this group. What did we score tonight?
34.
All right. Well, 6 games to go, and you made the way you put us in a position to where they're all going to matter. So here we go. Let's count them up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, the Lions second in the West. You know, they're in pretty good stead. They've had ups and downs in the last month. But how is that race in the West shaping up for you down the stretch?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a race, right? And I think BC can thank Saskatchewan, and ultimately Saskatchewan beat both these teams in consecutive weeks. But it keeps BC in control of its own destiny now.
Where do you think you guys fit in the hierarchy of the CFL, the way things are going right now and the way that you've played?
I wouldn't want to be on any other team. If I had the chance to pick a team to be on, it would be right here, you know. We feel like we're a powerhouse team too as well, but it's professional football and you can lose on any given day, so.
It's the 8-4 BC Lions playing host to the 3-9 Ottawa Redblacks today at BC Place Stadium. It's the Moach, Bob Marjanovic, along with Julio Karavetic. Julio, a great day in Vancouver, 21 degrees and sunny.
You're absolutely right. It is absolutely perfect in here, and it's nice to see the Lions back at home, take care of business, and with Winnipeg losing here this afternoon in Hamilton, this is a great opportunity to gain some ground on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're hoping that the lesson had been learned against the Hamilton Tiger Cats, because remember when Hamilton came into BC, they were struggling. They weren't playing that as well as they were perhaps in the last third of the season. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, it's Ottawa, let's not make the same mistake twice. And
the Lions go down big, you know, people start heading for the exits. You know, there was definitely a sense of anxiousness.
This is exactly the way the Hamilton game played itself out as well. Exactly.
The play action, Adams looking, nothing there. Under pressure, rolls to his right, fires across his body, and it's picked up! Intercepted! And it's Douglas Coleman all the way down to the BC 10-5, touchdown Ottawa!
Wow.
And the Redblacks have just blown this one open, 36-18.
See, now this is where you need a return, right? You need something from your special teams.
It really gets crazy because, like, when you get to the fourth quarter is literally the longest quarter, like, ever.
Well, Julio, they need something.
Well,
now there's just...
Yeah, they're not getting anything from their defense.
Yeah, that was one of those games where you kind of felt like, even though there was not that much time left, they still felt like there was a lot of time left.
Man, that whole game was super wild. Obviously, we got down and people started making plays to come back.
We got 6 near the line of scrimmage. Here they come with 6. Adams corner, McInnes jump ball, touchdown BC Lions! Justin McInnes. And the Lions pulled to with 10 with 2:22 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand it's a long game. Then it's a fourth-quarter game, but you got to understand that last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter is like a built-in quarter where you have time to come back, which is why the comeback theory is so great.
We go 3 yards short of the first down. See what the Redblacks do here, Julio.
In my opinion, I don't know if I should say it, but the coaches should not put him out there for a field goal from 50 yards with a minute something left on the clock.
And they send out the field goal unit.
Yeah.
As he walked on the field, I'm like, oh, we have a chance.
This will be a 49-yarder. Kick is out. And he missed it. Williams is going to catch this, bring this out.
I don't know, there was just something about that return where everyone was like, Terry's gonna run this back. Like, it was just, everyone on the sideline, it wasn't a, oh my God, this would be cool if he did it. Everyone's like, he's gonna run this back.
If it's kick return, punt return, or field goal return, you always want to make a play. And I already told myself every time I go out there, definitely I'll miss field goals. If he miss, I'm scoring it.
Williams is going to catch this, bring this out. 5, 10, he's got some blocking there. Up the sideline, 25, 30. Cuts back in, 40. He's got a shot. Can he get in? He's going to go!
When the second kicker, when I made him miss, I was like, yeah, it's meant to go put this ball in the end zone.
And I'm watching my eyes, you can see on the side, I'm like, oh shoot, like we got a chance.
He's going to score! Terry Williams, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, BC Lions, no flags!
That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That's one of the craziest returns I've ever seen. And
with 1:25 left to go in the game, the Lions are still in it.
Right, like when he does that, it's like, holy, they've got a shot here.
When I was like, okay, we got some mojo happening. This could happen. I'd better start rewriting my story again.
So Terry Williams with an electrifying touchdown on a missed field goal.
It flipped the game a little bit, but yeah.
The people that have stuck around are getting loud. 1st and 10 for the Red Blacks at their own 35. Williams bounces it right side, brought down. They lose about 5 yards. Do you believe in miracles?
I told TJ Lee, I said, hey, we get a 2 and out, we're gonna go down and score. Just get one more 2 and out, just bail us out one more time.
Lions looking like they're bringing 5. They do, they bring 7. Crum gonna go downfield looking for Hardy. And off his fingertips at the 35, no flags on the play. The Lions are going to get the ball back with 49 seconds left.
And you stop the clock.
Leone gets this one off. Low spiral punt. Williams, 35, 40, cuts back to the middle of the 45. He's going to hold, and he gets to the midfield, striking about the 50.
Sure enough, they get a 2 and out. They punt the ball, Terry gets a great return. I'm like, oh, we're already almost in field goal range. We need like 10, 15 more yards.
Adams drops back. He's going to go near side. McKinnis makes the catch at the 35. Does he? Yes, he does.
Forget the field goal.
Go for the kill, baby.
We get that on the first play, and so Jordan's like, we're going to go score. Let's go.
2nd and 10 at the 16. Ball on the far hash.
That play was, if they're in man coverage, I'm coming. All right, I'm throwing it to you.
It was man coverage. I was supposed to work the boundary side. Lucky came around, and I told him mid-play.
I came in motion, VA, as I'm going in motion.
I'm like, hey, it's coming. He was like, yep.
Now Whitehead and Hollins flip-flop. Ottawa come with 5. Adams drops back. End zone, Whitehead! Touchdown, baby! Are you kidding me?
I don't believe it!
I was doing the celebration, but I was like, shit, I don't have that much time. So I gotta go right now. And most of the boys knew where I was going. It made it sweeter that my mom was in the stands, right? So I didn't even know where she was, right? I just knew she was sitting in that area.
And he finished it off in Whitehead fashion. In Lucky fashion, he finished it off just like it should have been written.
Ottawa at the BC 38. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. BC brings 3. Crum under pressure. Is he going to be brought down? Yes! Quarterback sack. No, he escapes. No, they're calling him down. They're calling him down. That's the game. The Lions have won it. 41-37. Baby, probably the most dramatic comeback, if not one of the most dramatic comebacks in the history of the Lions, as they would score 23 unanswered. You and that. Come on.
Way to get that one. Way to get that win. CFL's a great game. That's why people love this game. That is why you never quit. If you don't ever quit, you always got a chance, and we can build off this thing and get better at a lot of things. Okay? That being said, I wanted to congratulate. It's a big fucking deal for you guys to play pro football, and I'm proud of the guy. He's 1-0 as a coach, as in the Hall of Fame. So John Bowman.
Real quick. Hold on. Let me speak first. Hey, real quick. Hey, when you played as many games I have, you live these moments, man. You're going to forget who you played, but you're going to remember the fucking feeling in this locker room, man. Keep playing together, staying together, keep fucking riding, man. One game at a time. Let's go. Secondly, most important, September 17th, team golf tournament at Surrey Golf Club. If you're interested in playing, talk to me, we'll have a draft and have some fun.
Yeah, so it's to make sure that teams are balanced. The golf tournament's a fun day where you get to spend the entire day and afternoon with some guys you wouldn't normally spend the time with. So it's not just the receivers or the running backs or quarterbacks. So we collect everyone that wants to partake. Doesn't matter if you've never swung a golf club before. It's actually encouraged to come out and play your first round of golf. And the captain's work is the 10 teams. The 10 captains have never played golf before, if not very seldomly. And it's a reverse order. So they have to draft someone that is also very bad at golf. And then we have a tier 2 of guys that may or may not, have played before. And then those 3 get to then pick one of the guys that actually plays a lot of golf. So it makes it pretty fun where there's a lot of really bad golfers, but a lot of high energy that goes into this draft before the talented golfers get picked.
You think I wasn't coming with this? Huh? This is the same thing that won the game now. Hey.
It's more about just the day with the guys, and every team I think had a lot of fun, and it's one of those things that every year grows and guys look forward to it, and that's what's important.
Let's go golfing.
Hole in one today. What are you gonna shoot today?
Plus 25.
Straight to the plus. I hope not plus 25.
That's their biggest thing for a year as a team. Everybody was out there. It's such a good time. Even the guys just showed up just to be with the team too. So they'll drive around in carts, passing out drinks, and it gets wild at the end of it. Trust me. Again, the course marshal came out. He goes, less partying, more golfing. Okay, so, but it's so much fun, and that's the biggest event of the year for the boys.
I just like the atmosphere with the boys.
What we got going on?
First time playing. I'm for the boys, that's all. Just want to be there so I won't get fined.
Yeah, B. I'm surprised I'm here, but I am here.
No, it's not an outfit competition. You don't get the game.
Did you just buy that hat? First of all,
you just bought that hat.
First of all, I've been had the hat.
No, you didn't.
Second of all,
bro, that's way
we're here to win.
Look, the tag's still on there.
We're here to win.
Third of all, you look good. You don't play good.
Third of all, we're the only team that looks like a team. We're a unit over here. Look at this. Come here. Look
blue, black, two different color red.
Come on, it don't matter though. We're tiger red today. Hey, can we get a group picture, please?
I have Patrice, Giovanni, and Brett Zolan. We're Tiger Red, Victory Red. We thought we were going to pull it off, but we fell short.
Oh, really good. I might give a little twirl every now and then.
Don't waste your good swings before you're out.
Exactly.
I said it here first. We're taking first.
It's the cart.
Man, we all competitors and want to win. I love seeing people come out there and golf and try to get their best, and boy.
So the first hole is by far the best energy. It's not a shotgun start, so everyone sits at the first hole, and we draw names, so everyone just stands at the first hole and just heckles whoever's up there, and I'd love to see some of that footage because there are some hilarious golf shots.
They think it's just pick up and swing, but you know people that you know people that never played golf before, and you've seen it. Y'all seen it.
Nice shot. Ooh. Fuck! Get in there!
Hey, after that swim, I'm about to be in the trainer room. Gotta take a break. Oh, Nick Usher was terrible. Terrible. He missed 5 times before he hit that ball. I got the video still, too. Hey, you better smack this ball, Luck.
Keep your head down, man.
I can tell by the way you lift that motherfucker, you done. Yeah, Steph, you gotta fucking carry them. Gotta let them know. You better hit somebody over there.
The first hole? No, I think everyone was bad. I didn't see one good shot. It was pretty ugly. I felt bad for the course marshal because he's standing there and the balls are literally like, it's going straight sideways onto the 18th hole. And people are putting and people are dodging golf balls out there. It was pretty ugly. I felt real bad. For a guy that golfs all the time, it was ugly.
Any team Shaun White's on, he's competitive, he wants to win. He was furious the whole week because we thought we were putting in rules to go against him, but ultimately they still came out. They were a pretty good team because Dave Menard came out of nowhere, and I'm convinced he was sharking us and he was practicing all off season. So.
Back to back. But to be honest, Menard is the reason we won that tournament. He chipped in for eagle from like 50 yards out. It was unbelievable. Josh Pearson, he balled out when he had to.
I'm a 5-time OVC champion, Super Bowl champion, and today I become a golf champion.
Captain,
all right.
Captain carrying us today.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And LZ.
In forever, the Edmonton Elks win at home.
You have to be feeling, though, the performance by Tre Ford.
In trouble, spins to his left, looking down the field, throwing to the end zone, touchdown!
Because heaven forbid we go 8 seconds without talking about Tre Ford.
There's not many guys that have started a few games as Tre Ford that were ready to label the truth.
Tre Ford set a single game record for rushing yards by a Canadian quarterback, beating Russ Jackson.
Gets forward to the 50, down to the 40, and will eventually slide. Just brilliant stuff.
What's crazy is they felt like every position group they had stacked up against every position group we had. Yeah, that was very blasphemous.
So, Hatch, what's the deal? These guys think they're going to beat us, or what do you think?
Definitely think they gonna beat us, bro. They were talking real crazy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So he was just telling me to tell the guys what was being said on the other side, and just basically, they felt like they matched up great against us, and they thought that they were going to win that game wholeheartedly. They believed that, and they were confident about it. And some of the things that they were saying were not too fond, of my team and my teammates. I don't feel like they really should be on the field with us. Yeah, they've been having a cool little, last 4-5 games, but they really can't fuck with us. Mm-hmm. They really cannot fuck with us. From top to bottom, they cannot fuck with us, bro. Sure. Let's go show them that they do not belong on the same field with us tonight, bro.
Rush accordingly, but fucking rush. Don't worry about this motherfucker all day long that take you out of the game, man.
One of the best executed plans, game plans from our coaches to players, Coach gave us, a plan of what we needed to do.
You know what? It was an interesting week because I remember all that talk, and we were watching film about especially Calgary because they played them twice with the Labor Day and the Labor Day rematch.
Yeah, I was watching it, but I had to stop watching because if I just see him keep running around, I'm just going to be thinking too much like, oh man, I don't know if he can stop it, but.
At first, when we started that week, we kind of watched what other teams were doing, and we were like, they just rushed in differently. And I get it because Tre Ford is such a phenomenal athlete.
And now he's going to finally be brought down, quarterback sack.
You got to come up with things now to make sure that one, you still, want to be able to confuse him and do some things from that standpoint, get him to hold the ball.
Looking for something, and he's going to be brought down. Quarterback sack.
We knew he wanted to run the ball, and the running, scrambling had led to scramble plays. And
he's going to be brought down. Great tackle. Oh, baby, TJ Lee coming on the hammer.
But also you can't be that afraid of him to the point where you're not playing solid football.
And when the week went on, at some point, we just said, well, we're conscious that he's so fast, but
the thing I think that makes us different dynamic-wise is our defensive line can run.
Ford takes the snap, Lions bring 4. Ford under pressure, ball comes loose. 2 receivers to the near side. And Brown bounces it outside, tries to get to the edge, being chased by Peters, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25. Great job by Peters forcing him back into the cavalry.
Well, and we've talked about the run defense, but man, oh man, have they come to play today. Man, this is just outstanding pursuit.
To me, it was the perfect play in the sense that everyone was doing their job. Matthew Betts made the play, didn't make the tackle. Gary Peters made the play, he didn't make the tackle. Escapes the rush, he beat Woods, he's still under pressure, scrambling, and he's going to be brought down at about the 26. So he got back to maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
They're swarming him.
I think you give credit to everybody. I mean, just like, the example that I just gave, right? I mean, it's not just one player when you're playing defense, it's the entire group.
Way to contain it, baby.
Y'all stretch that boy out.
He didn't know what to do. Hey, that's what we want right now.
First down at the Edmonton 48. Hollins to the near side with McKinnis.
And even Coach said going into that game, we want to, get our run game going this week. So once I knew once my number was going to be called, I was going to deliver though.
Edmonton brings 4. Hand up, Mizell left side, finds a hole. 30,
forget
20, 10, touchdown BC Lions!
We did a little bit of different stuff up front, but it was ultimately Smoke and the O-line were on the same page. And Smoke was running really hard. And
you talk about another gear.
Ford looking over the Lions defense. They got like about 8 guys in the box. Here they come. Ford under pressure, scrambles near side, brought down, quarterback sack on the play.
A lot of edge blitzes to keep him, in the pocket, and we're able to fluster him that way. And
that was the game plan. Let our guys fly around, let those guys, cover up the back end. But at that same extent, let those guys get loose. Let Betts be Betts. Let Sione be Sione.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 at the Edmonton 43.
Always try to keep the quarterback in the pocket. And I just had a good pass rush. And once I seen him running, the last thing I think was just try to dive at his feet because it was like this. He was getting away.
Lions bring 3 with Spy. Ford. Tuihema tracking him down, gets him! Sione Tuihema, and that's the ball game, baby!
Wow! How about that pursuit?
Sione Tuihema was flying around that entire series.
We didn't let Tre Ford go anywhere. We were all over him everywhere.
Look, get out our picture. God damn!
yeah, I mean, it's hard to sweep a team 3-0 in regular season. Edmonton's a good team, great defensive front. But, we have a standard in our room, and
big picture, you clinch a playoff spot with the win. I know you knew you were going to get there, but that has to feel good.
Feels great. I'm sitting right next to Lucky Whitehead in that plane tonight, so won't get much sleep, that's for sure.
Club WestJet, post-game party. We were fortunate enough to fly with WestJet this year, and the staff was amazing. And they just let us be ourselves. We're on the road 9 games a year, and to enjoy the game extended into the air on the flight all the way back to the West Coast was always fun.
You've been very WestJet this year.
Oh, Mr. WestJet.
He is no WestJet.
Nah, man, the flight is a vibe, man. The flight attendants are a vibe. It's a great environment. They take care of us on that flight, man. The food is good. All right, Wi-Fi. And I'm better to fly on Wi-Fi.
They're the energy, man. Same thing. They're transparently themselves everywhere they go. It doesn't matter if we're in a flight, on the sideline at game day, in practice, in meetings. They're hilarious. Whether it's Lucky serving meals or Hollins being DJ, those guys are just unbelievable.
Take off. One way. Ready to sky. Take off. One way.
He told me to put in my resume. I don't got one, but it's all football. Put in my resume. He said he'll hire me. So if y'all see me on your next flight when y'all going home in the off season doing y'all thing, mind your business.
What is the plan with Mr. Rhymes? He's out here today, walk through, but do you see that this week or just a matter of getting him back a week early?
The goal is next week. Yeah, he's got one more game on the 6th game, and but he can practice this week, and we're definitely going to see him practice. And if he makes it through this week of practice with no issues, then we hope to get the Ferrari out of the garage next week.
Damn, Hatch.
I didn't have the same, Rick, he had the same. So, I mean, he said taking a Ferrari out the garage. So, we actually got a Ferrari because that's just what we doing at the receiver corps, man. We do it big or we go home, so.
Of course, tonight is Truth and Reconciliation Night tonight here at BC Place Stadium as the Lions honor all of those individuals and peoples. And
that game has been going on now for a couple of years, and it started before I joined the club. I believe that the BC Lions were the first professional sports team to create a game like this, and now it's league-wide for us. The entire CFL is embraced in it, and every team this year was a part of the Orange Shirt game. So I'm just really proud of our organization for the game and leading the charge for not only the CFL, but sports teams everywhere. And it's so important to do, and every year we just do a little bit more. And now with the CFL behind it, I think it's going to take off to the next level. And it's become an annual game. We will do this game now forever.
Again, Jordan, Coach Tuck, Tristan Dice, the coaches, offensive staff, they did a great job just game planning those guys. And Alex, big plays in that game, broke 1,000 yards in that game. Hatch broke 1,000 yards in that game.
As I said, plenty of time for the Lions to move in and get some points before.
2nd and 10 now for the Lions at the Saskatchewan 50. Adams fires right down the middle, finds the receiver at the 28-yard line, Dom Rhymes.
I mean, he's just so good.
When they're bringing the house, man, across the board, I know the ball's coming to me. You got to cross face on the post route, and I did that. VA threw a perfect ball, caught it and strolled into the end zone, and it was a big play for us.
Saskatchewan brings 5. Adams goes right down the middle. Hatcher! Touchdown, BC Lions! Keon Hatcher, what a night he's having. Well over 100 yards, and that is his 6th touchdown catch of the season to give the Lions an 18-11 lead with 12 seconds left to go in the half.
And where's the mismatch?
Good shit, fellas. Keep going, man. We're not playing football right now. Great shit.
Keep working the game. That is a winning half of football. Keep working the game. All I give a shit about is how we win.
All right, Lions getting set to kick off. Flintoff has the ball teed up at the 30.
We talked about how great a half that was for Hatcher. 8 catches, 148. He's gone well over 1,000 yards. He came into the game with 931. So
what's crazy was in practice we ran that same play like a week before, but we put it back in, and I dropped it at practice, and I was wide open just like that. When they called a play, and I kind of figured it was either going to be me wide open or Hatch wide open. And so I ended up being wide open, obviously. And I was like, don't drop it.
Little play action, Adams drops back. He's got time, he's gonna go right down the middle. Wide open! Alexander Hollins, put up the bat signal, baby! That is a bomb that's just gone off at BC Place Stadium. Touchdown, BC Lions.
Oh, you talk about being open. There wasn't anybody within 20 yards.
I'm gonna give you a story. That same post he just caught, he dropped that motherfucker in practice. That's all I was thinking about. I did.
Shout out to Alex and Hatch, man. That's big. That's big, man. We're gonna pop a bottle for the boy. Champagne on me. We the hardest out, bro. You the truth. We the hardest out. You the truth on everything, bro. Hey, that's how you show out when your family in the stands, baby. From Mississippi, all the way from Mississippi, baby. Hey, how about fuck with you? Ain't nobody fuck with you. No, you the man. You the man. No, you the man. You the man. No, you the fucking man. Yeah. down for real. At home, we got another dub, baby. Another win. Keep stacking them. Y'all know what it is. Home playoffs. We'll see you.
Man, great win, man. Great job, coach. Appreciate it. Sir.
Heads up, man.
We done.
Heads up, man.
Lions and Bombers tonight, and possibly the game of the year.
It comes down to one game to whether you get first place or not.
Reaches for it. Oh! And it's good.
And I hit it absolutely perfect. It was very nice to get them back and get a win and take it from them in the last seconds like that.
Calgary's a team we've seen so many times.
I mean, it's bad blow anybody that step in front of us, honestly. Like, you're in the way of where we're trying to go.